Hey, what's up? This is Stephen A. Williams, president and founder of the creditrepairshop.com. Wanted to make this quick video because this is probably one of the biggest um, issues that always comes up is dealing with debt collectors, third party debt collectors. They send that letter in the mail saying that you owe this debt and that people are always wondering what to do about it. Like, how do I respond? And I want to make this video very as short as possible. Y'all know that I could be long-winded, but as short as possible. So this could be like a reference video for you and a reference video for anyone that is looking to deal with, figure out how to deal with debt collectors here on YouTube. Step number one, when you get that letter from a debt collector, you have to find out the first thing, like number one, who is the original creditor? It's usually up in the top left or the top right of the letter. And it'll say you had a loan or a credit card with, it won't say credit card, but it'll have original creditor's name on there. And what you do then is you go to your credit reports. Everything is going to start right there. I'm telling you, listen to me. If you don't have your credit reports, go to the website that's listed right here, your the number three scores.com, and you need to have a paid monitoring service. Let me tell you why. Because the free ones don't give you this information that you're going to need to be able to fight this battle. So uh, when you get those reports, you need to look in the comments section and look at when the original charge-off date was on that particular debt that the debt collectors trying to come after you for. And then the next step is to go to my website, thecreditrepairshop.com, and I want you to go to my blog and you need to look at type in statute of limitations. Yes, you're gonna have to get put your information in to get on my free membership list. It's free, 100% free, but get on there so you can get access to some other stuff that I give away to people. And then once you get in there, you type in statute of limitations. That page is going to come up, and there's going to be four columns. There's going to be oral, there's going to be contract, and there's going to be promissory note, and then there's going to be open. If it's a credit card account, they're going to be in the open, the fourth column, because all credit card accounts are open accounts. Let me tell you the differences between closed end account and open end. Open end is where you can charge it up, max it out, or make charges, pay it down, and you had that open available to you again. Closed one is like your auto loan where you pay it down, pay it down, pay it down, but you can't go back to the dealer, or I mean to the finance company and say, well, I paid off 2,000 over the last month. I want to just get that 2,000 back on the card. You can't do that. But you can do that on a credit card. So once you find out what your statute of limitations is for your state, it is different for every state. It is not the same for every state. Some states have a 3 year. The worst state has a 15 year. And then if it's past the statute of limitations, and it is not a judgment that they're coming after you for. And watch out for the terminology. They can make you think it's a judgment by saying they will get a judgment, but it is not a judgment. What they're meaning on that level is a judgment from a judge. So if it's not a judgment and you haven't done any activity since that charge off date, and it's past the legal statute of limitations to collect, all you have to do is simply write them a letter stating that they are attempting to collect a debt that's past legal statute of limitations. You have no legal obligation to pay that debt. You might be saying, well, where is that letter? I don't know. I'm having trouble making that letter. I'm afraid I don't know where to start. I give that letter away for free. All you have to do is go to the resource links below. If the debt is not past the legal statute of limitations to collect, the next step you want to do is you want to do a debt validation. I'm not going to go into all of the things about a debt validation, but basically, a debt validation makes them have to prove that you legally are obligated to pay them for the debt and the amounts that they're claiming for the debt, and that they got all of the information that's required for them to be able to even come to you to pay that debt. And that's why when you look at the sheet, that collection letter, pull out your collection letter if you got it. Pull out that collection letter and you look at that little section that says you have 30 days to dispute this debt. If they know that it's your debt, why are they giving you 30 days to dispute it? Because they know that legally, according to the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act, that they have to give you the opportunity to dispute the debt. But what most people do is they just say, it's not mine. And they're going to be like, well, we got this statement. When you should do what's called a full debt validation, where you make them prove every aspect of the debt. That's why they give it to you. Now, let's go with that 30 days. If you don't respond in that 30 days, you're giving them permission to place that information on your credit reports, and then they're going to start moving forward with either taking you to court or just harassing the hell out of you on the phone. And you don't want to do that when you could have avoided it. Also, be careful. Never attest to a debt. So if you, for some reason, lost that letter and you want them to, you want to talk to them about the debt and they keep calling you, you just say, I don't know about this debt. Please send me a letter about this debt. And they will resend you that letter. Then you look up again, statute of limitations, and then do a debt validation if it's not past the legal statute of limitations to collect. So you can stop that. And this is like flat out, if you do this the right way, if you do this the right way, and yes, I give you the debt validation letter, also the resource links below. If you do this the right way, you'll save yourself much, so many headaches and emotional being emotional and upset when it comes to dealing with debt collectors if you just do this the right way. And some people have said, well, and we even get this in our office, where, well, what if the debt they claim that they've done everything to validate the debt and they just send letters back saying that we're not going to provide any more information. That you're at a standstill, and I can almost guarantee that they're not going to move forward when they do that, because then it's like you're waiting and everybody's just waiting to see what's going to be their next move. And if they do make the next move to take you to court, then you would just do the debt validation all over again, and they'll probably just throw it out of, say dismiss it. The debt collector would want to get it dismissed because they're going to know that they never provided you with all of the information. Basically, what they're doing, and this is why, not to just toot our own horn here at the credit repair shop, but this is why, if you're going to repair your own credit, you be prepared to have another job. Because what you're going to have to really be doing is you're going to have to be pushing paperwork and responding to statements from debt collectors. You're going to be back and forth, fight back and forth, fight back and forth. And a lot of this is not going to be able to be done. Well, most of it is not able to be done over the phone because, number one, if you do it over the phone, you can get trapped. If you do it over the phone, you're in their court, not in your own court. And we always know when you don't have home field advantage, a lot of things can go wrong. A lot of people are yelling at you. You won't hear certain things that you should hear. So you want to make sure you have them in your court, and when you have them in your court, that means you're sending them letters, letting them respond. So if they do try to take it up to take you to court, you can say, Judge, they never responded with all the information that I asked for. Right here, I had all of this information that I asked for, and all they did was send a statement, the last statement. It'll get it. You'll win. You'll win. Unless they get you all of the information, you will win. So don't sit back. If you have debt collectors that are hounding you, you have debt collectors sending you letters, you have debt collectors that are just trying to get you emotional and calling you and calling your job, doing all types of things, threatening to take your money, which they are not allowed to do. You need to send a debt validation. Push them into a corner. They will leave you alone and they will deal with people who didn't watch the video that I'm making right now. So I'm in the video here. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Please rewatch this video, watch other ones on debt, on how to deal with debt collectors, because this stuff works. You just have to know what to do and how to do it. And I'm giving you the information on how to do it. And if you need your credit reports and scores, please go to your number3scores.com. If you need help with your credit, please visit thecreditrepairshop.com. Please watch the video, What Makes Us Different. If you can follow that, we would love to have you as a customer. If you can't follow that, that's in that video, we would like to pass on you with being a customer. All right, thank you. And until next time, this is Stephen A. Williams, President and founder of thecreditrepairshop.com.